Newcastle versus Chelsea. Now, there was a lot of drama there. I don't know if you guys saw that game, but it was definitely one to watch. Let's talk about it, Mario.
So this was, I think we all predicted this to be a 2-2 game. I think we all said 2-2. And honestly, this was a lot better of a result at St. James's Park for Chelsea than we've had in the past couple of years. We've been battered there. We've been outplayed. Whereas in the first half, obviously Chelsea was outplayed for sure. The defense, and honestly, the whole team really didn't show up that first half. We weren't ready for that pressure and the intensity that Newcastle brought, and we got punished. Obviously, I mean, Chalobah and Fofana had their worst game together, but they've been pretty solid. They had the second most clean sheets in the league together. But yeah, it was really rough to watch, and it was frustrating because I thought watching that first half, I was like, oh great, here we go again. Here's another capitulation against Newcastle. I can't take the pressure, but man, that second half, it was the Caicedo and the Reece James show. Those two really stepped up. And, James being the captain, that's when you want him to step up. That's when you need your captain, your big players to step up. And he did. That free kick was beautiful.
Chalobah, I mean, you mentioned it. Dude, he couldn't keep up with, I call it Young Gravy, it's Walter May, but he couldn't keep up with him. He just wasn't paying attention to him, and Young Gravy just went around him. Chalobah was like lost in space. That's what came to play, and the 2 goals came out, and I was like, holy, wow, okay. But then you make the change, and now Chelsea had more of an attacking force.
It was a really bad game. Garnacho, I don't know what to me, his decision making is really poor. And
I mean, there were times where he did beat him. All he had to do was pass it in, but he would go to shoot it. It would go crazy, or the pass was
his touch was off. His touch was off, and to your point, is his technicality is not really there.
Yeah, he's good at kicking and running, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much. He goes a straight line, and at times his touch was too far forward. That he couldn't even keep up with it. So he was trying to use the speed to his advantage, and it works. I think Neto is much better at it than he is, which is why Garnacho wasn't very successful at Man United. But technically, he's not really there for me.
Yeah, to me, he looks like nervous, almost like when he's on the ball, like he's not confident that.
Like, what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do? I'm just going to run.
Like he doesn't even know what he's going to do. And it's very. And if I can see it as somebody watching, I know the defender can see that, and that's why they're not too worried about him, and they can contain him easily.
To recognize
Sanchez, Caicedo, Reece James.
Yeah.
Pedro scored, so I'll give him a little bit of credit. But those 3 players, especially, I think MVP in my opinion was Reece James.
Yeah, and to be honest, they've been the 3 this season who have stepped up the most. In general.
Sanchez in the beginning,
he's been good.
He's been a little more consistent.
He's been good.